Hello everybody, it is me, Train Dude here. Toronto is the largest city in Canada and the capital of the province of Ontario. It is a global financial hub known for landmarks like the CN Tower, its diverse neighborhoods, modern skyline, and strong cultural identity. The city sits on the shores of Lake Ontario and continues to grow rapidly as one of North America's most important urban centers. With a population of nearly 3 million people in the city proper and over 6 million people in the Greater Toronto Area, Toronto is also one of the most densely populated and fast-growing regions in Canada. Every day, millions of people commute across the region for work, school, and travel, creating intense pressure on transportation networks. To handle this growth, Toronto introduced the subway system in 1954 under the Toronto Transit Commission, TTC, becoming Canada's first rapid transit network. It started with a single line in downtown Toronto and gradually expanded into multiple lines serving key parts of the city. Today, the TTC and the wider Toronto Transit Network form one of the busiest transit systems in the world, carrying massive daily ridership and facing constant demand pressures as the city continues to grow. Because of this increase in demand, Toronto is now investing in a major new project, the Ontario Line, a brand new rapid transit line with an estimated cost around $27 billion. This is Toronto's new future $27 billion Ontario Line project. Before we begin, I make content on many different topics including architecture, trains, urbanism, and more. So please be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. First, let's quickly discuss the existing metro system in Toronto. The subway in Toronto is operated by the Toronto Transit Commission, also known as the TTC. It all started back in 1954, when Toronto opened Canada's first subway line, and today, the system has multiple lines serving millions of riders every year. Over the decades, the TTC has used several generations of trains. Older models like the H-Series trains ran from the 1960s all the way to 2014, forming the backbone of the system for decades. Then came the T1 trains, which are still used today on Line 2. These trains introduced more modern features like AC propulsion and improved accessibility. But the biggest upgrade came with the Toronto Rocket trains. These trains introduced something called open gangways, meaning you can walk freely between cars, just like newer metro systems around the world. This design increases capacity about 10 to 13% and improves passenger flow. They also run in fixed 6-car sets and are fully accessible, making them the most advanced trains currently in Toronto. Now, with the growing ridership and overcrowding, Toronto needed something even bigger, and that's where the Ontario Line comes in. The Ontario Line is a brand new, fully automated rapid transit line currently under construction. It will run from Exhibition Place in the west all the way to the Ontario Science Centre in the northeast, cutting straight through downtown Toronto. The line will include 15 stations and connect with multiple transit services, including the existing TTC subway lines, GO Transit Regional Rail, streetcars, and buses. This makes it one of the most connected lines in the entire system. Unlike the other TTC subway lines, the Ontario Line will use driverless trains, platform screen doors for safety, higher frequencies with trains running every couple of minutes. At peak times, the line can run up to 40 trains per hour, moving up to 30,000 passengers per hour per direction. And here's something really interesting. The Ontario Line will use smaller, lighter metro trains, different from the heavy subway trains used today. These trains are expected to feature open gangways like the Toronto Rockets, fully automated operation, modern signaling systems. Also, unlike the other TTC subway lines, that use a unique track gauge, the Ontario line will use standard gauge, aligning it with modern transit systems. The entire trip across the line is expected to take around 26 to 30 minutes, making it a fast alternative to crowded existing routes. Overall, the Ontario line is designed to relieve congestion, especially on Line 1, one of the busiest subway lines in North America. In conclusion, the Ontario line isn't just another subway. It's the next generation metro system that brings automation, higher capacity, faster service, and better connections to the city of Toronto. Combined with modern trains like the Toronto Rocket and future upgrades to the TTC, this project represents a huge step forward for transit in Canada. If you love trains, transit, or big infrastructure projects, the Ontario line is definitely one to watch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.